Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to The Unexpected Journey. So right here I'm gonna go in depth about my deportation process like I said I was gonna do on the first video, you feel me? So without further ado, let me get straight into it, right? So this is right after the Chrome. They had me in Chrome. They had me in Chrome for like 3 months. Back then in 2004, it ain't like how it is right now. In 2014, I mean, it was kind of lenient a little bit. Now they off the chain now. You feel me? Trump got them off the chain right now. So back then, 2000, that was before I got deported in 2014. So this probably like 3 years before that, right? Because I remember I was watching the Miami Heat win the championship with LeBron, right? So that was about 2011, 2012, 2013. So within those years right there, they held me in Chrome for like, the limit was like 3 months. So they had me in Chrome for like 3 months trying to, deport me and stuff like that. And they couldn't do it. So they released me. I was happy. They released me, right? So you thinking it's over with. So they had me to report every month. So I'm reporting every month now. I'm reporting every month. This goes on for like 6 months. So after the 6 months of me reporting every month, they were like, listen, you could just come every 3 months. I was like, okay. So I'm coming every 3 months now. I did that for probably like two times. I came in every 3 months. So that's 6 months. So after that, they said, listen, you could just come once a year. So I'm like, all right. So within like, I say like 3-4 months after that meeting, my baby mama, we had them broke up. So, but I was still getting mail through her address. So she just called me out the clear blue. She said, listen, man, immigration, they wrote you a letter. I read it. They said they need you to come in ASAP, ASAP. I'm like, man. And I just started getting crazy feelings. I just started feeling crazy. That kind of messed up my day right there. So I'm like, all right. So I went to her crib. I got the letter, and I read it. Sure enough, it says, as soon as you get this letter, report to us ASAP. So I'm like, man, they said a whole year. It been 4 months. It's like 3 months after I went to that meeting, and they said a year. Now they talking about ASAP. I automatically started again. But in front of my baby mama, I helped my composure and everything. She was like, what you gonna do? I said, man, I'm just gonna chill right now, man. Just let me think. So I left her crib. I'm driving. So while I'm driving, I'm thinking. While I'm driving, I'm thinking all type of stuff going through my mind right now in this situation. You feel me? So, man, I was thinking so hard. You know, every city, every state got this one light that takes a long time. Normally, we try to avoid these traffic lights, right? These red lights take a long time. That's the one that I wanted to go on that day. I took that route, and I just sat at that red light for. I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking like the old me want to go on a run, right? The old me want to go on a run, cause hey, I'm a street dude, right? But something inside of me like, if you go on a run, how long? I'm like, man, how long for real? So I goes to my girl house, right? So I go to my girl house. She don't know nothing yet. First I stopped at the liquor store. I stopped at the liquor store, got me a bottle of Amsterdam vodka. So I went to her crib and I'm just talking to her. I'm explaining her the situation. But you know, me and her, we like 4 or 5 months in. She don't really know the full scope of everything, right? So she just like, yeah, so what we gonna do? So, you know, I told her I'm gonna go check in. So it took me about a week. It took me about a week to finally decide to go check into him, right? So once I went and checked into him, um, they telling me that first of all, when I went in, I wasn't scared. I was feeling, I had butterflies in my stomach now, but it was like I went in. If I was scared, I would have never went in. You feel me? I would have been on a run. So that's what the fear would have did. But you know, God said in 2 Timothy 1:7, for he don't give us a spirit of fear, but a love, power, and of a sound mind. You feel me? So I went in. At this time, I'm like, whatever. So I went in. They telling me that, oh, they gonna deport me, this, that, and the third. They want me to sign some papers. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not signing no papers or whatever, whatever. So it took about, they held me for like an hour and then they released me. I'm like, man, they released me. So my baby mama, she called me because she knew this day I was reporting. So she called me and I'm like, they released me, man. So she was like, well, that's a good thing. Da, da, da. So, you know, I'm thinking, yeah. So they like, listen, just report next month. So I'm like, all right. So next month come, they do the same thing, telling me they finna deport me to Haiti, whatever. They want me to sign a paper. I'm like, man, I'm not signing nothing. So now, in my mind, I'm like, if y'all gonna deport me, why y'all need me to sign these papers? I could just, you know. I'm like, they ain't. There's something wrong on their end. You feel me? I'm like, something wrong on their end. They probably trying to have me to sign my life away, sign my rights away. This is what I'm thinking. I'm like, man, I ain't signing nothing. As long as I don't sign them papers, I'm good. So they like, all right, come back next month. I said, cool. I come back next month. Once I walk in, they automatically put handcuffs on me. They automatically put handcuffs on me. So once they put the handcuffs on me, I'm like, whoa, this is something else right here. So I'm in a holding cell. So they pat me down. They took my driver's license. They took all of that, all my little stuff like that, right? They like, well, you ain't gonna be needing these licenses or whatever. I'm like, where I'm going? I'm still thinking, I'm like, man, I ain't going nowhere, man. So they were like, all right. So they put refuse to sign on that same document they wanted me to sign. They put refuse to sign because they tried to have me to sign, and one more time I was like, I ain't signing nothing. So I see the dude putting refuse to sign, and then they gave me a copy of it. And when I looked, I seen refuse to sign. So I'm like, man, I ain't signing nothing. But that don't mean nothing anyway, cause they already they already doing whatever they wanted to do. It's already done got signed off or whatever. So it's going down right now. So they take me in, they take me back to Chrome. I do like 3 days in Chrome, and and they just took me, put me on a bus, and they shipped me to Louisiana. You feel me? Once they shipped me to Louisiana, another immigration holding place right there in Louisiana, they shipped me right there. And then after probably like, I say about 2 weeks, I'm on a plane. I'm on a plane, man. I'm on a plane. So once I got on the plane, I was just like, man, it's really going down. But all the while, I'm saying to myself, what God got for me is for me. You feel me? That means God turning another chapter. So I was in good spirits the whole while. I wasn't breaking down. I wasn't none of that. I was in good spirits, keeping my faith in God. One thing about me, man, whatever go on in my life, man, I never blame God. I never got mad at God. Like, some people like, oh, why you doing this to me? And not me. I always keep my head up and like I got myself into this. Once I signed that contract when I was young in the streets, selling drugs and doing everything that comes with the street life, everything that came down on me, I never blamed God. I never got mad at God because I always realized that I have choices. I chose that route. So if I chose that route, I got to deal with whatever comes with that. You feel me? So that's how I always looked at it. So once I was in the plane, I was like, God, I got myself into this. So with your help, I need you to get me out of this situation. Whatever it is that's in front of me, you got in store for me, let it be your will. You feel me? So I got down just like that. And once we landed in Haiti, I knew it was. Once I got in the plane, I knew it was a done deal. Now, once we landed in Haiti, and I seen those big military dudes, man, them big Haitian military dudes, and they had the ski mask on their face with the big guns. I was like, I'm here, man. I was like, I'm here. It's going down. So that right there, that's the second part of that deportation process. But like I said, I go in depth when I got this memoir coming out. Everything, my whole life, you feel me? So once that thing right there get the manuscript out and get it edited and all of that, I'm gonna put the link in the bio so people could go ahead and peep that out. You feel what I'm saying? Telling you, God doing a big thing in my life. You feel me? This is only the second video of this channel. So if y'all want to subscribe, y'all can subscribe. If y'all want to like, y'all can like. It don't matter, because God got this thing in motion anyway. You feel me? So listen, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in, and be on the lookout for the next video. Peace out. Love y'all.